This
what
is
we're
the
going to
head,
see is
that's the
this
body,
is going to be
that's
the ovary.
The tail.
This is
and
going to be the
And
oviduct.
what is it though? The whole
Anyone
thing?
here?
Okay, let's do that again. Ovary, oviduct, uterine horn,
And
body of uterus,
what is this?
other uterine horn. These two pieces would be connected.
The tunica albumin.
The body of the uterus is going to drop down below the bladder, past and behind the urethra, because here is the bladder. This is the urethra. The opening to the cervix and the vagina is the posterior opening. So that if I take the probe and I go in posteriorly, see that hole right there?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be the opening into the body of the uterus. So that's where my probe is right now, is about where the cervix would be. Then this would be the vagina. Then here is urogenital sinus. That's where two things are going to be served, the reproductive and the urinary system. So the urine will drop down from the ureter, enter the bladder, enter the urethra, and exit through the urethral orifice by way of the urogenital sinus. The kittens will form after conception. The egg would be collected by the fimbriae of the oviduct, and then implantation would occur in the horns of the uterus. Then they would travel through the body, past the vagina, or past the cervix and the vagina, and exit through urogenital sinus. So two passageways serve, or one passageway serves two purposes. What we also have is, if you remember, I was wearing a plastic bag and I had string tying me to the front wall. The plastic bag represented the broad ligament. The string that I had represented the round ligament. This is the round ligament, holding it to the uterine horn to the anterior wall. The broad ligament holds the uterine horn to the posterior wall, or dorsal body wall.
What does the broad ligament do again?
It holds everything to the dorsal body wall.
Okay.
Okay?
And the round is specifically
holds it
the
to the
uterine
front
horn.
wall.
Okay.
So it goes from the uterine horn to the anterior body wall. So we hold on to the uterine horn. Okay, so broad ligament and round ligament. Then we've got our kidney. If we pull on the bladder, we'll be able to see the ureter stand up. There's only one ureter on one side. I don't think we've got it on the other side. The other side has been cut, so we're not going to be able to see it. Okay, so we see the renal vein, the renal artery. The kidney is in the capsule still. This would be the renal capsule, but it can be taken out. All I have to do is make a small incision and lift it out. Now, this is the renal capsule. We can tease out the entire urinary system of the cat because we would just cut the inferior vena cava and we would cut the urethra and just